What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is Michael with Real Serious Outdoors, and today it is a beautiful day outside. A little bit cold, in case you can't tell. I got my hoodie on, but we are actually gearing up to go do a little bit of an off-road adventure. We're going on the same trail system that I posted on my last video of the exploring Middle Tennessee, hitting pretty much all those exact same trails, but there is a slight difference to this video as compared to that one, and that difference is the Gladiator is fully outfitted with a Metalcloak 2.5-inch game changer lift kit, including the Metalcloak Rock Sport Black shocks. So this is a complete overhaul as compared to what it was in the last video. The last video was the stock suspension. All I had was the AEV 2-inch spacer lift. So now I got all Metalcloak steering, Metalcloak control arms, Metalcloak shocks and springs. I do have rock crawler sway bar disconnects and rock crawler rear sway bar links, just because I like the way that they look, and really that's the only thing that's changed. As you see, I took the amber covers off. I'm probably going to put those back on once we get off-road, but kind of changing the look up a little bit. And also the difference between this adventure and the last adventure that we went on is I'm not going alone. So like I said, I'm not going to be going alone this time. This is my buddy Jesse's Jeep. It is also a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Mojave. Set up slightly different than mine. Actually has pretty much the same setup that was on mine previously before I got the Metalcloak lift. So his is sitting on the 2-inch AEV spacer lift, with the stock Fox shocks. He has a mixture of Metalcloak and Fusion steering. As you can see, the Fusion tie rod is there with the Metalcloak drag link. He also has the rock crawler disconnects with 17-inch Metalcloak wheels and 38-inch Nitto trail grapplers. He also has the OEM fender split, which looks quite good. And really, that's about it. He's got a couple other little knickknacks here and there. But yeah, pretty much the same build out as mine, so it's gonna be pretty equal in regards to who can do what. We're gonna go ahead and get finished loading up, getting everything taken care of, and then we're gonna hop in the Jeeps, probably go grab something to eat, because it's about an hour drive from here to get out to the trail system. Y'all stay tuned, sit tight, and we'll get back to you here in just a bit. All right, guys, so we are on the road. We are heading to Cane's to get something to eat, because we haven't eaten all day. As you can see, I got, well, you might not be able to see, I got Jesse's somewhere back there. He's behind me. But yeah, we're about to grab something to eat and then hit the road out to the trails and go see how it is. It is freezing cold. As again, some of y'all know, I was born and raised in Texas. I lived there for 27 years, and I've only been here 26 years. And I've been here in Tennessee for, I think, coming in on 2 years now. So still not used to the cold. It's a little bit different for me, but you know, we're making it happen. We're living, and at least, as some of y'all know, as a Texan, those are common currency for us. So I got one of those because it had the state of Tennessee on it, so I figured I'd go ahead and grab that. But anyways, we're gonna stop by, grab something to eat, and then I'll pick this up a little bit later on down the road once we start getting a little bit closer. The sun's going down pretty quick, so I don't think we're gonna beat the sunset, but we're gonna try and, you know, try to get as much good content as we can for you guys and show you guys what it's like wheeling out here in Middle Tennessee. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so we are actually on the road now. I got Jesse right behind me. We just stopped and grabbed something to eat. They just opened up a Raising Cane's next to our house, and I haven't had Cane's, I think, since we lived in Texas. So I was like, you know what, I really want Cane's. And the issue with that is since there hasn't been a Cane's around us in such a long time, is as soon as it opened, I mean, I think it opened like maybe a week ago or something like that, they've been slammed ever since. And so it's been kind of rough. You know, we've been wanting to go there, but with them being as busy as they have been, we just haven't been able to go. And we finally decided to go today, and we sat in line for a good while, but we were able to get our food. So we are fed and ready to rock. We are cruising down the road, and it is a beautiful evening here in Tennessee. The sun is going down. It's still pretty cold outside, as you can see. If I can hold my camera straight, it's 25 degrees, so it's a little chilly. I got my big jacket in the back seat, so we should be all right. But we're gonna get up here, hop on the other freeway, stop and grab some gas, and then from there, it should be a non-stop ride out to the trails. Alright guys, so we made it out here to the beginning of the trails. There's really not much to see. As you can see, it is still concrete or asphalt right here, but eventually it does turn into a dirt road a little bit further down that way. Jeeps are out here looking good. There we go, there's both of them right there. It's a little bit cold out here, but we're gonna make do with what we have. And I got my big jacket in the back seat, so that way, just in case it gets a little bit too cold, I can put that on and we can warm up a little bit. But don't think we're gonna air down, shouldn't need to. It's really, like I said, not a difficult trail. This is just unmaintained back roads here in Middle Tennessee. So anyways, now that we're here, we're gonna go ahead and load up and start driving. So see you out there. Alright guys, so we are still out here and we are still exploring around. As you can see, the Jeep is right there, Jesse's is right there on the other side. Running into a couple of issues. So the iPhone that I'm recording on is really the only thing that I have in regards to shooting footage, taking pictures, uploading, and editing. I do everything on my iPhone. And the other thing that I also do on my iPhone as well is run Onyx maps to make sure that we don't stray into somebody's private property or anything like that. So you have to have Onyx. So the issue with all that is, while I'm running Onyx, I have my phone plugged into my truck, which runs Apple CarPlay. As soon as I unplug it, I lose my maps and try to record. There is some times where I'm able to kind of figure out where we're going. Thought I saw a snake over there. I was about to say it's cold as all get out over here, but anyways, so I'm trying to figure that out. I need to grab an iPad so that way I can constantly run maps and record at the same time, or pick up something else that I'd be able to record with. But while we are out here, the Jeeps are doing fantastic. A little bit dirty, but it's really not bad. Like I said before, you know, this is just unmaintained back roads in Middle Tennessee. So really nothing crazy, nothing that you can really break anything on, nor can you really get any body damage. Just pick up a little bit of mud and that's about it. But both the trucks are doing good. As you can see, it is cold, but we decided to just take a little break right here next to the water. But anyways, we're about to get back after it, hop in the trucks and keep exploring. So see you on the trail. right, guys, so we're picking up with a continuation from last night. This is going to be, I guess, a two-part video. Because we didn't get in last night until like 12:30 in the morning, I believe. And as you saw, I really didn't get that much footage. It's kind of difficult to get footage in the middle of the night, especially when it's like 12. It was quite literally 12 degrees. When we got home, it was 10 degrees. So the trucks are completely covered in ice. There's icicles that are like a foot long hanging off my fenders. And we actually had to break the ice off of the wheels so we can drive today, is how frozen everything was. So that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. I got Jesse in front of me currently. We are on our way to Reckless Performance to go and get his truck dialed in. There's a couple bits that came loose, so we're making sure that we can get those all tightened up. Just the joys of a fresh lift install, so no big deal. Get a couple things tightened up and then we'll be good to go. And then we are actually leaving from there and going up to Land Between the Lakes. And if y'all are not familiar with Land Between the Lakes, it is a beautiful little area right in the middle of Tennessee and Kentucky. There is a Jeep Badge of Honor OHV park out there called Turkey Bay, and you can go out there and get some off-roading done. But we have already completed that. We already have those badges on our truck, so we are actually just going to go up there and explore some of the trails that the actual Land Between the Lakes has to offer and see what we can do with that and see what happens. But we're going up. We're meeting our buddy Jordan, who also has a Jeep Gladiator Mojave. His is also Sarge Green like mine. I believe that he is on a 2-inch AEV spacer lift like Jesse, and he is on 37s like me. So all pretty much the exact same vehicles, except he is overlanded out. He has a RSI Smart Cap and a rooftop tent, I believe. So we'll see him once we kind of get on the road. We're gonna stop by Starbucks and grab some coffee, because like I said, it is cold. It is currently 12 degrees outside, so trying to stay warm, but beautiful, beautiful day. There's no clouds in the sky, so we are going to try to get some off-roading done and see what we can get into. So stay tuned, and we'll see you out there.
That's quite big.
Oh, hi, Mark.
There you go. Yeah, you're good. Alright guys, so got a little bit of footage today. We are kind of wrapping things up, finishing up with some little green trails, just getting a little bit more dirt on the trucks to prove that we actually take them off-road. And then we're gonna split off. Jesse and I are gonna head south to Nashville, and then Jordan is going to head north towards Kentucky, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, guys, so we are wrapping it up for the day, and as you can see, we got all the Jeeps here, and they are filthy. It was a great day out here at Land Between the Lakes. We're getting some gas before we part ways from here and head back to Tennessee. Glad that Jordan was able to tag along on this trip. This was such a great one. And we are already in the works of planning another trip, so that way we can make sure we get out here and do it all again. That is a wrap for the trip. We just got home. It's relatively late, but not too bad. I think it's like 8:30 right now, so pretty solid trip. The Jeep did amazing. Jesse's Jeep did amazing. It was an awesome trip, and I was extremely happy that we were able to get it together and get all the guys out to go have some fun. We're actually doing it again this weekend, and I'm going to try to get some much better footage so that way we can upload that. I think I'm going to shoot a little bit more cinematic on this one. It's kind of hard to, kind of shoot on the go, but hopefully this trip should be a good one. We're going to get off Friday and then head up to Land Between the Lakes. From there, we actually rented a cabin at one of the campsites there. Super cheap and affordable. So we got the cabin, so we're going to get there Friday night. I think Jordan is going to meet us there Friday night as well. And then Saturday morning, we're going to wake up and wheel all day. Wheel all day Saturday. And a pretty decent portion of Sunday as well. And then Monday, we got to go out to Reckless. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. We actually just cleared 50 subscribers. So awesome. It's a great feeling, and I really appreciate you all checking in. Stay tuned for more videos. We have a lot more plans for the Jeep. This is not the final stage whatsoever for this thing, and this is not the final trip either. We have a lot of exciting, awesome trips planned, so please consider subscribing, liking, commenting. Tell me what you want to see. We are open to suggestions on where to go, what to do. I know we want to plan a trip out to Windrock as well, but anyways, I'm rambling on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, whatever the case may be. And if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to get outside and go explore, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.